Good morning, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we finished up in the Ivory Sanctum with our good group. It's time to go back to Dresden, finally. And of course, it's time to have our fight with... what's his face? Do you think that Kaylessa will come help us in this fight because we saved her life before? Before you, exhausted and seated on the ground, it is none other than Forn. He looks up at you in surprise. Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It appears my luck hasn't run out just yet. May I ask for your help? You notice a sizable amount of blood pooled by his legs. A belt is tied around one leg below the knee, but that doesn't appear to have stopped the bleeding. Let's assess his wound. We failed it. By the look of things, the blow hit a major artery. A lot of blood is pooled on the ground. If Forn doesn't get help soon, he will die. So much blood, he should have lost all his strength and collapsed by now. How odd, is he really that strong? Survey the area. Forn's strength has failed him at the worst possible time, and he has stopped to rest in the middle of an open area where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction, and anyone approaching him will likely be in danger. I find this all very suspicious. He can't be trusted. An elf seems to have appeared out of thin air. She shoots Forn a hateful glare. This is a trap. Forn is an assassin of the Winter Council, and he's come here to kill you. Grabbing his weapons, Forn shuts out forcefully. Watch out! She's stronger and deadlier than she looks. Slay her before she kills us both. I believe Kaylessa. Forn, your deception ends here. Yeah. Forn rises to his feet. His movements make it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a ruse. That is a shame. If you had just believed me, this would have been over more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates will grant you an easy death now. Not hiding his contempt, Forn nods in the direction of the dark elves that have appeared out of the shadows. Who do you really serve? Forn's voice is full of pride. I serve my people and no one else. Being an elf is not just a privilege, it's an obligation that I bear with honor, no matter how heavily it may weigh on me at times. Kaylessa's words are cold and biting. Liar, you serve a pack of unscrupulous scumbags, a clique of self-righteous schemers. In order to protect their lives, you murder the innocent, then you hide behind words like duty. You will pay for your deception, elf. Forn addresses you in a calm, somewhat sorrowful manner. I am sorry for having to do this. Believe me, I take no pleasure in carrying out this order, but circumstances are stronger than our desires.
They are the darkness.
Kaylessa's on our side, which is kinda cool. She can hit pretty hard, although I wish she'd hit more. But again, concealment, so. Kaylessa's definitely gonna die. What is her armor class? It must suck. Anyways, let's run in and fight Forn. Forn is just straight up dead. I'm sorry your ambush was really bad, Forn, but that was amazing, I have to say. Sela just rolls in and kills him in one round. Hey, 4 damage. Should we go help Kaylessa? Probably. You can get over here and start attacking these guys, I guess. Let's evil eye one of them. Actually, do we have, like, true sight? Alternatively, we have fire snake. It's such a good spell. Man, Ember is a murder machine. Alright, let's go help Kaylessa with her fight over here. We kicked that one in the face. We also can fireball them, I guess. Decent amount of damage. And then she missed all of our attacks. We might be able to kill one of these guys and then explode some of the other ones. Which is the weakest one? Probably that one? Or not. Kaylessa is down. I don't know if she technically will die. Guess we'll find out. Go up here and start wasting these things now. Concealment's very annoying. That one's almost dead. Let's move up to here. We don't have haste on or anything, but we don't really need it. Those things can actually hit pretty easily. Let's get some more help over there. We're gonna fire snake one more time. Just like that. Didn't do as good, but close to death. Ow, that was a bad critical hit.
Strike.
Fortunate. I think all of them are dead now. Cool. Now just the Magi to go.
Desna, guide my hand.
Ooh, that hurt. Did they crit on every hit? Hang on. I want to check this out. Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20. Yeah, that's cool. Totally, completely normal to have 3 crits in a row.
Take you.
Or 4. I can't remember how many it was. I'm gonna move up and heal. Oh, sorry about that. I had a sneeze. I managed to suppress it. Maybe they had like true strike on or something. I don't know. All I know is that hurt a lot.
Surrender or else.
Can't do anything. No, let's move up to fight. That
You
one.
should have run.
Kicked it in the face. Just stay back. You're fine.
Make you.
Oh, that was pretty good. Are they out of concealment or something? Seems like it might be the case.
Into the fray.
That one's
The
dead.
inheritor, guide my blade.
You won't survive me.
No, they definitely still have some concealment. Just the one Magus left, I guess.
This will hurt.
That does appear to be it. Even in the face of death, Thorn maintains a calm, melancholic expression. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threads of nobility that weave my race into a single glorious nation. Well, at least I do not die in vain. Rest in peace. Thorn closes his eyes, and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving, and the fingers he had wrapped around his weapon go limp. There's a deep bitterness in Kaylessa's voice. He even managed to die gracefully, despite being a complete scoundrel. Tell me about yourself, the whole truth. With a weary sigh, she says in a hollow voice, I was born in Kionin, in the blessed forests of the elves. I was different back then, pure and noble. But no matter how beautiful and fair Kionin was, it had its share of injustice, cruelty, and crimes committed with impunity, and I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Calistria. By night we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Could there have been any mistakes? Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hands of the priestess of Discari by the name of Anamora. That monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust. And we were unmasked as criminals, outcasts. We were wanted and had nowhere to run. The only option was to bend the knee to Anamora, who promised us protection. I was the only one who refused, but I was captured and taken by force. Then, under Anamora's watchful eye, our apprenticeship began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite, myself included. I did them too. At first I was controlled by magic, then they broke me, and the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one, until it finally embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I'd become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap. Let the world know about the dark fate, but Anamora's hunters, my former comrades, they came for me, and they weren't the only ones, as it turned out. Can I finally get an explanation as to what just happened? Thorn wasn't a dark hunter, he was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organization. It wants me dead because I learned a very dark secret. That's why they sent Thorn to kill me, and everyone I could have potentially told, meaning you, soldier. Tell me more about Anamora. She's a true drow, one who is never a normal elf. And even among drow, she's a dangerous monster. The deadliest of Discari's servants fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures, and her mind... I've learned the danger of her guile firsthand. What is the dark fate? been assumed since time immemorial that the drow are either a degenerate branch of our kind or an abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. But the truth is that the chasm between the elves and the drow is much smaller than one might think. Any elf can become a drow, absolutely anyone. Whenever an elf commits an unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, they may one day transform. The dark fate is a state of soul of an unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a drow, both in appearance and in spirit, and thus they become a drow. Kaelessa smiles mirthlessly. Her face shows the immense fatigue of months of wandering, fighting, and survival. Such cruel irony. The elves were trying so desperately to convince everyone that they had nothing to do with the drow, the most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out that the distance between a normal elf and a drow is but a single step. The Winter Council, what kind of organization is it? The Winter Council is a legend, but few doubt its existence. It's said to be a clique of influential elves of Kionin, a mysterious group, that watches over the interests of elven kind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail, no tool is excessive for them, if the reputation and honor of the elven nation are at stake. When I decided to tell the world about the dark fate, the bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Winter Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with the ignoble drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide this dangerous truth and destroy everyone who knows it. So what now? Now I ask for one last favor. I still have friends in Kionin, real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Evanara, to the leader of the border defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to, since I won't have the chance to speak the truth myself. Because you'll have to end my life now, soldier. She looks at you calm, wearily. There's neither threat nor fear in her words, only a plea and acceptance of the inevitable. Maybe my mythic powers can return you to the light. Your curse can't be irreversible. Deep-seated fear appears in Kaelessa's face. No more. I've already been changed once, and I won't let anyone do that to me again. Even if you want to save me, know that I would sooner slit my own throat than allow my soul to be reshaped once more. What if you can still be saved? If there's a dark fate, could there be a light fate? Maybe good deeds could heal you. With a bitter smile, Kaelessa shakes her head. A light fate? Wouldn't that be nice? But no. No such blessing exists. The road into darkness goes only one way, and I've almost reached its end. The dark impulses in my heart have been growing stronger by the day. It's been getting harder and harder to remain myself, to resist the urges. I've spent all my strength. When I saw Forn dying, I almost howled in delight. I wanted to dig my nails into his face, gouge out his eyes, mangle him, and rejoice. It's not me anymore. It's the beast I've been turned into, and it will break free very soon. These are the last minutes of the old Kaelessa life. Please don't delay. Spare me the fate of becoming a monster. Is the curse that's damning you truly stronger than a passionate heart? Stronger than a pure soul? Even as a drow, you will retain your memory, your personality. You could still do some good and struggle against the call of evil as before. Kaelessa covers her eyes wearily. I understand why you'd want to believe that so badly. You're afraid that you might be damned too. I don't know. Maybe you'll ascend from the darkness, but that path is closed to me now. I'm exhausted. I can't fight any longer. I'm sorry. Goodbye, soldier. Just roundhouse kicks her in the face and breaks her neck. There must have been a better way to do this, honestly. A more compassionate way to kill someone than just to run up and just roundhouse kick them in the head. That can't have been the best way for that to have gone down. Bunch of equipment. We'll go through it later, of course.
I'm gone.
And we'll grab all the bows, which are all cold iron masterwork bows. That's all of them. We got all the fencer stuff, which is actually the better stuff. There's actually a couple of skeletons here in this level I forgot about. We should probably grab as well. So we're gonna grab that one. There's one more up over in this direction. Just some extra loot for the loot gods. And that is not the way out of this area. So, it's time to leave. Interestingly, our teleport will still will still take us to Dresden. So we don't actually have to worry about that particular part of this travel distance. Before we go to... Oh my god, that was a loud sound. I'm not sure what that was. That wind sound was very loud. Strengthening diplomatic connections has finished. That's going to pop up as soon as we get back. We have an Outpost to Bastion expansion. Very cool. And Arushale wants to talk to us. We have to go back to town for that. Mysterious Visitor also has arrived. We have Birthright. Nobles often look down on commoners, as aristocrats are taught from birth that they are better than the lowborn. This attitude causes quarrels between them and common warriors, and the officers have asked the commander to intervene. So we can do leadership experience points by taking the noble side, morale by taking the warrior side. We don't have Path of a Demon. We can have a tournament which grants half the leadership, but also the full morale, so boom, event. Sela acted as the head judge of the tournament, where everyone was given a chance to prove their worth. The nobles went up against the commoners, and only strength and skill decided the outcome of each fight. Upon witnessing what common soldiers were capable of, the aristocrats had no choice but to acknowledge their valor. The tournament served as a bonding experience for the Crusaders. Order of the Flaming Lance has arrived, which we can deal with as well. Heavenly Audience, another Heavenly Audience, and Fear of the Surface. A group of mongrels has arrived in Dresden. The hunters may have been brave in their underground caves, but they have lost their nerve on the surface. They're scared of sunlight, get disoriented by open spaces, and feel perturbed by unfamiliar opponents. Lan asks the commander to be understanding regarding his comrades' anxiety and not throw them straight into the thick of things. We can inspire them with the Light of Heaven, which we get 50 sharpshooters, and all mongrel fighters and sharpshooters gain heavenly protection, which is +1. Done and done. The Light of Heaven steeled the hearts of the underground hunters. They are now ready to face any challenge and defeat any foe. Alright, well, what do we got for decree? Oh my god, we have so many decrees to do. Okay, we're going to hide the truth about Kaylessa, which is 10 days, but we get some shadow dancers, which are very cool. Sure, why not? Alright, a letter about Kaylessa is the next one. That's 50 marksmen. Oh wait, this is... hang on. Hang on. We have a choice here. We can do letter or hiding the truth. We're going to do the letter. The elf Kaylessa's last wish was that her friends in Kiona lived in their stories. The commander's the only one who can recount every tale. We're doing that one. Xanthir's experiments we're not doing with this group, because that's the swarm that walks path. We're gonna do Heaven Warriors. I want to do Dragons in Care, but we don't have that one yet. We can do another Bash into Fortress expansion if we want to. What do we have currently going on? Do we have any military ones that we can do? No. Do we have any other logistics ones that seem like a good idea? No. Alright. Do we have the resources for this? No. All the things. We need more materials. That's what we need. Let's just grab some more blocks. Good enough. Fire that one up again. Issue that decree. Alright. Let's go deal with some people, I guess. Do we have anything to recruit? We have many troops to recruit. We have 52 hedge knights, 64 marksmen, 64 champions, 20 church guards, who are actually just like really powerful. Their damage isn't very good, but like look at their hit points in AC. It's crazy. Also, we have 11 Monevik Devas here, or Monevik, whatever they're called. I want to kind of deal with those first. Okay, let's take a look at our army situation here. We got 15 and 12. Those are our new mongrels. I'm going to move them over here. That's our primary army. This is our secondary army, which needs more headhunters or something. I'm going to move it back. Actually, these are mongrel sharpshooters. Are these mongrel sharpshooters? Yes. Okay, so let's move these guys all the way over here. They're on their way. I should probably switch out the... what I'm going to do, actually, is grab this army, right? With these Deva. Swap these into here. Put them back there. And I'm going to take the headhunters from this army over here. And then I'm going to just replace them with the Deva. Because these guys are pretty powerful. And would be a lot better than 3 headhunters, honestly. Okay. That is hopefully good enough now. We could hire some army, but we don't have the money for it. I mean, we do. We could just buy some finance points. I'm extremely thirsty today. Oh, alright. Let's go see what all these council things have to do. Come on, 8%. That last 8% is the most hated 8% in the history of this game, apparently. Oh, there we go. Alright, stage 1. The resonant voice of the majestic angel rings out through the hushed streets of Dresden. You can hear his words from afar. They concealed it right under our noses, and without Xanthir's notes, the incarnation of corruption, even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. Surely the herald of the inheritor can rid us of this scourge. Irbeth stumbles over her words slightly. It's impossible, righteous one. I cannot do it alone. But wait, I hear the steps of one who brings hope. Greetings, champion. We meet again. Valiant Irbeth and I have been discussing a new calamity that has befallen us, specifically this. The angel gestures towards a symbol on the paving stones. The Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret. Directly beneath Dresden, in the bowels of the earth, there lies one more bastion of the demons, the Midnight Fane. It's a repository of a mighty rift, through which the spawn of the Abyss travel to Golarion. I have hiccups. The entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier that's accessible only to demons. So this is where Minago fled to and where all the demons in the city have been coming from. They can pass through the barrier freely, but we can't. And it doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. It's much worse than that. This barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through will trigger a magical explosion. I can protect you and the city from it, but even my powers will be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. This is what disturbs me most. We cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack right below the sacred heart of the crusade. Xanthir Vang told me about this demonic barrier. I encountered similar barriers in Aurilu Vorlash's laboratory. I have a key that can break through this barrier. All you need to do is protect us from the blast. I'm inspired by your many gifts, champion. Together we shall open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the Midnight Fane with the cleansing fire of righteousness. But first, we must gather our strength. I shall send word to Queen Galfrey. Her help may be necessary when we reach that dark bastion of the Abyss. The Queen will heed my call and arrive quickly. Within a month, we must use this time to prepare to attack the Fane. Okay, I'm going to take care of crusade matters. One meeting done. I wonder if, Targana has anything to say. I can't move. Targana has nothing to say about the situation. Irbeth might. Nope. Gotta go. Nothing new to say to me. Let's go into the Citadel then and deal with all the other meetings we have. An old half-elf woman bows to you. She is stately despite her years, with grey strands in her hair, carefully combed hair, and graceful figure. Rhea Neath, representative of the Furidazzle and Co. trading house in Nerosian at your service. The woman hands you a business card printed on expensive paper with gold lettering. I have a formal offer from the merchants of Dresden regarding the procurement of construction materials, and a more personal matter, which I'm afraid only you can help me with. What kind of personal matter? I would prefer not to talk about it here. Please find me in the fortress, then we'll talk. Do you want to trade here? Yes, for a while. I have product samples of what our trading house has to offer. If you need something, you can easily find me in the fortress, but to be honest, I can discuss supplies with your subordinates. Alright, I'll find you when I have time. Thank you. The Inheritor's coming in. The hand of the Inheritor's voice is full of sorrow. Champions, I've come to speak of important matters. The war has claimed the lives of countless mortals. Each of us, warriors of heaven, regrets that we cannot part the skies, descend to Golarion as a shining host, and deliver you from evil. The natural order demands that the forces of heaven do not intervene. Only a few, such as myself, can engage in this battle. But even those few can do much good. We may not be a shining host, but even a handful of angels is a force to be reckoned with. So tell us, how may we help? Shall we arm ourselves with swords and fight beside your warriors, or shall we bestow power upon your priests? We shall gladly do everything we can, so long as it does not upset the world order. We can either get 2+ mythic rank Monevig Devas to the target army. Very cool. Or we can get Storm of Justice, which gives the Bolt of Justice spell, which is one enemy target and does just a ton of damage. Oh man. Okay, so there's a 7-day recovery Storm of Justice decree, which all units in the army take 8d10 mythic damage, and all evil creatures take blah blah blah, all those things. Take a bunch of damage, but I kind of just want more Devas. Then summon us, we will gladly obey. Many of my brethren are eager to descend to Golarion, for their hearts can no longer bear watching the atrocities inflicted upon the innocent. Yeah, the spells are cool, but I really want to have tons of Monevig Devas. There's an unusual spring in the succubus's step today. She has a truly mysterious smile on her lips that you can't recall seeing before. Oh, Desna, something truly miraculous happened to me. If only you knew. Then tell me, so I'll know. You can't even imagine. I don't know where to begin. I used to, and now, no wait, this doesn't feel right. Look, Usually takes a few deep breaths trying to calm down. I'm sorry, it's just I shouldn't have barged in like that. We need to talk one-on-one. I'll be waiting for you at the tavern. She runs off without giving you a chance to say another word. Knight Commander, the young knight claimed, drops to one knee before you. He has noticeably matured since your previous meetings in the Blackwing Library, where you saved him from being burned alive, but his sharp gaze and aristocratic features and soft voice are just as you remember. By order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, the Order of the Flaming Lance has come to be of service to you. What does it do? The Order devotes itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapons drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not of this world, which means that to fight it we need knowledge that is not of this world either. Welcome. Thank you, Commander. One more thing. Her Majesty appointed me the leader of the Order only recently. Our previous leader, Miamir the Sculler, disappeared from Canabris shortly before the demons attacked. She is officially considered missing, but almost no one believes that she still lives. He holds out a leaflet to us. A portrait of a stern-looking half-elf woman printed on grey paper. This is Sister Miamir. If by chance you find her alive, or if you learn anything about her fate, our Order and I will be eternally grateful to you. The knight's voice falters. It's not immediately apparent, but you recognize the face in the picture. It's the mad woman you saw by the tree near Wintersun. Do you mean Miamir? I saw her near Wintersun, on a cliff next to a petrified tree. A petrified tree, of course. In Canabra, she was reading a history of the petrified library. I feared she had gone to the stone wilds, but one of those trees is here. Oh, inheritor, that means she's in grave danger. Commander, do you know the history of these trees? They were enchanted by druids from Old Sarkoris to guard knowledge hidden within them. The druids resorted to using an unholy rite to turn the trees to stone, and themselves into Siabraes, undead whose hatred for all living creatures almost equals their hatred for demons. I cannot waste any time. I'm going to help Sister Myanmar. Will you accompany me? Siabraes are extremely dangerous, but if... Is it Siabraes? Something like that, anyways. But if she's still alive, we may have a chance to save her. And yet another thing. Commander, the capital needs you to take a decisive action. There's been a major scandal. The nation of Endorphin, our diplomatic partner, sent its army to help the crusade. However, this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than a political provocation. The Endorphins noticed that the emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Cheliax had been jeopardized. They wish to widen the divide between Nerosian and Nagorian, and so they have deliberately sent their army to our territory without our approval. If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool our relations with Isgir and the... Isgir, whatever, and their suzerain, Cheliax. The Royal Council conman, that is to say, expects you to reject Endorphin aid. Oh, common, not conman. Never mind. Direct them towards Her Majesty's court. They're welcome to negotiate with the capital. Unfortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and the council. Soziel pauses, then suddenly gives you a sly smile. But those Endorphins didn't come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, since Nerosian forbids them from joining our army. Darren regards Lady Konami with feigned disapproval. Come now, Lady Konami. All this suspicion. I am sure the Endorphins are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We must simply accept them like dear friends. We should send the Endorphins back home instead of to Nerosian, and declare as loudly as possible that we disapprove of their underhanded methods. Otherwise, our capital's diplomats will see it as an opportunity to strike a few deals, sweep the whole scandal under the rug, and that's not right. Vile deeds should be exposed, not hidden. If this whole deal is about them being Endorphins, they should stop being them. Take down the banners, call themselves mercenaries. Problem solved. Alright, if we get their supplies, we get 6,000 finance points. And we get the Endorphin equipment feat, which gives more hit points for our champions. We have some spearmans kicking around. But not a whole lot. If we take the help, we get 28 hedge knights. And we get the excellent horses feat, which is plus 3 AC, which is pretty damn good. If we kick him out, we get 45 rangers. And we get the Isgari training, which lowers AC if the enemy fails a saving throw. Was that one? Isgari training? Yeah. Okay, so next one is Woljif's one. Neutral banners. 28 hedge knights and attracted by fame. All mercenary units get plus 1 AC. Other than that, we get 10 Crassier, 30 champions, 30 marksmen, and morale increase. I kind of just want more hedge knights, though, to be honest with you. I'll do what the capital wants. Lady Konami, I will act according to the will of Nerosian. The capital will appreciate your willingness to toe the line. Rest assured, everything you've forfeited will be amply compensated by the treasury. With that, the meeting is adjourned. I doubt there'll be need to assemble the diplomatic council anytime soon. It'll take a while for Nerosian to deal with all the internal fuss and the squabbles with foreigners. That is, to resolve the important diplomatic matters. For the time being, Dresden will be left to its own devices. Thanks. Well, that was a lot of things that happened. Let's rest and go deal with Winter Sun, I guess. That's probably our
Follow
best
if
bet.
you dare.
We have a couple things we have to do, actually. Let's quickly have a siesta. We'll deal with Urushilei's quest later.
If you don't.
We'll come back to Dresden and deal with that another time. But I do want to go do the temple. I just wanted to sleep for like 1 minute. Earbeth looks a little puzzled, but salutes you as protocol demands. Commander, you have a letter from Mendev. It was sent via the Church of Iamade by a trusted courier from the Nerosian archives. It's sealed and signed by Inquisitor Leoder. And I was asked to deliver it to you personally, so that's what I'm doing. Earbeth hands you a sealed scroll. Why do you look so puzzled? I know Inquisitor Leoder very well. His nickname is Hawkblade for a reason. He works in the field. He does not deal with paperwork. I was wondering what he's doing in Nerosian, in the archives of all places. The most dangerous things the Inquisition can catch there are rats, not witches or cultists. On second thought, I don't want to know. I'm better off staying off the Inquisition's business. Thank you, you can leave now. The paladin salutes and leaves. We have the letter. The letter says, Esteemed Knight Commander, I'm writing to you regarding the case which you so graciously helped me investigate. I hasten to inform you that I may have discovered something that will finally help us unravel the mystery of what happened in the place known to us both. It may also help to neutralize the source of this mystery. My current research compels me to take a short trip outside Mendev, but I will return shortly and find you wherever you are at that moment. I urge you not to take any further steps in regard to this matter without me. The danger may be much more serious than both you and I presumed at the beginning. May the gods be with you, Leoder Hawkblade, servant to the people of Mendev and loyal inquisitor of her Lady Iamade.
I'm off.
Time to leave. We have several things to do. We're not going to do Urushilei's quest yet. I don't think I need to bring anyone special on this mission. To the best of my knowledge, anyways. Alright, we can do this now, though. I think that worked. Let's find out. Where'd that army go? Holy crap, 74 Monavic David now? That's way more than I thought it was going to be. That's so many. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we kill the Headhunters. We can just join them in. Okay. Do we have any finance points? How many finance points are we sitting on? 11,000. We could buy some army to, you know, bolster up our forces a little bit. Let's take a look here. We can buy some resources as well. Just buy, like... We'll get a bunch of money soon after we go deal with this other stuff. We also have so many mercenaries we can buy. Only some of them are good. The paladins are really good. Alright, let's buy... We need to move some things. First of all, the clerics need to get out of the way of this particular situation here. And so do the... She can have 5. I'm going to bring the church guards along with this army. Okay, so we will buy this. Oh, we're not going to be able to fit everything, but that's okay. Grabbing the church guards. That is 12,000. That's so many. Whatever. That's fine. Let's go buy some more resources, I guess. We're not going to bring those. So we have 3 out of 3 here. Let's finish up the marksmen. We'll leave... Oh, we should bring the champions too. We might have to run back into Dresden and buy and sell some things, honestly. We haven't bought units for a very long time. Oh, we can't buy those at the moment. Right, because we need to move this army out of the way. Okay. You just... Actually, you guys can go all the way down there. Where is our main army? It's way down here. Okay. So past Winter Sun. The map does take a bit of a time to move. 2 days worth of travel. That's a pretty sizable force. Alright, let's just recruit some more troops. Actually, I'm just going to buy the Hedge Knights. Because I need that army to go join this army over here. This army actually might be more powerful in terms of just raw unit strength than the other one now. Just because of the Deva and, yeah. There we go, some more mongrels in there. We haven't gotten Hell Knights for a very long time. It's because we haven't gotten help from Order of the Nail yet. So that force is done. That one's just going to chill there. And you're going there. We're kind of out of money at the moment, so we're not going to do anything else. I will quickly go to, like, Treason Home. Which I think needs to be fully upgraded before we can upgrade it. I think it should be fully upgraded. Don't we have, Outpost to Bastion or whatever it's called? Ah, whatever, it's fine. Let's just go. How long does this take to recover? 7 days, and we can get another ton of Deva. We're going to Winter Sun. 23-hour journey. It's not the worst journey in the world. We'll probably have to rest when we arrive there. We'll definitely be fatigued at that point. Why'd I have to stop? That was strange. Okay, armies should be able to move one more time now. Try and group all these up. There's 5 more Monevic Devas here to join the Deva swarm. You know what? You guys can all group up. I know you can't move any further now, but whatever. Where's that other army? This one. The 36 Cleric Guard will help this army be a little tankier, which is good. Needs a little work. More Clerics. So Cleric Guard. Bunch of Archers. No new Hell Knights. These things happen. That can't move. This is a garbage army. I guess I could just move this guy to join that other trash army that's just chilling out over here. Where'd he go? He's number 5. I wonder if he can make it there this turn. Nope. For sure can't. Alright, let's do a quick rest and then we'll go deal with whatever's here.
I don't know how.
And that might be the end of our video. How are we doing for time, by the way? Oh, we're already at 37 minutes. Alright, so that's fine. We'll just do this and then we'll call it a video. And then I'll take a rest break, and then I'll do the evil video, because I'm hungry. It's time for food. In we go. Let's finish up this quest. Come on. Taking its sweet time. Alright, she is here? No, she is up here. Yes, okay. Let's move our people to like here. Well, quick save first, because I just don't know how this is going to go down. We have no buffs on, other than our like normal inspirational leader, angelic halo, all that junk, but let's just figure out. We're going to need some buffs, almost assuredly. Probably some death wards. Oh no, everyone's out of range of my angelic aura. At least half the group is. But it's coming back up. Alright, let's just pause here.
My skills are absolute.
I don't really know what we're fighting. Let's give immunity to
Rely
diseases.
on me.
Grab
Always be ready
auras.
for the worst.
Bless.
Yes?
Death wards.
Huh? Oh, yes.
Blur.
I
Remove fear.
am never wrong.
Divine power we don't need yet. Archon's
I will help
aura.
where I can.
Power of Courage.
Doubt is the heart's
The other one was
greatest
Veil.
challenge.
And I guess just start helping out with death
You're
warding.
a good person.
Did I cast that on 2 different people? Oh, no, that was correct. Okay. Almost done. Whoops. I redirected that death ward. Okay, we need mage armor. Mage armor. Mage armor.
It's time to
Key
act.
bark skin. That should be good enough for spells, I think. Let's put seal on our mount.
This war.
Saving, and we're heading up. Teacher, what's happened to you? Clem gingerly touches Miamir's shoulder. You're nothing but skin and bone. You can barely stand upright. Come with me, you need to rest. We must leave this valiant researcher in peace. It may not look like it, but she's in the middle of some vital experiment. Rest. Seeds rest in the earth. Bones rest betwixt roots. Covered in snow, we find rest in earth until spring. Teacher, Clem calls Miamir with pain in his voice. Do you remember me? It's me, Clem, your student. I've come to bring you home. Clem. A spark of recognition flares in Miamir's crazed eyes. Clem, what are you doing here? This place is dangerous. Go. Bone like bark. Excuse me. Bone like bark. Like rock. Like oath. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand on ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her. Leave her or kill her and go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. You're coming with us, Miamir. Bones of the trees stand up. Bones of the rocks stand guard. Bones of the bones don't leave. Bones of the words protect us. The mumbling of the mad half-elf does not go unanswered. A terrible figure of a stone skeleton with branching horns emerges from the ground next to her. Mortals, be gone from this place. She's mine. Leave her to me. She's not yours, monster. If you won't release her willingly, I'll free her by force. Go on, then. Try.
They will break against our
Well, I was kind of hoping I
resolve.
could just charge her, but now there's enemies in the way. I'm still going to charge her, though.
Don't hold back.
What is her armor class? Her armor class is 42, which is really bad for us. Let's turn off Piranha Strike so we can actually hit her, and we're going to use Shattering Punch. We're going to get Haste going. Does that hit everyone? I think that hit everyone. Cool. Going to kill the Smilodons. Okay, whatever that was kind of hurt. We need anti-cold. Stuff. Let's get, can you move up a little bit? How far can you move up? That should be good. Cold resistance on everyone. Not quite. Close enough. Hey, the half-elf is with us on this fight. Cool. Let's study target. We're going to need it. And then we're going to turn off both of her things here, because I need her to hit.
I will resist.
Except she's not in range. Ember is far enough away. Okay, good.
Too late for apologies.
Did we get the evil eye off? Immune to evil eye, so no. The answer to that is a firm no.
The light take you.
Okay, we killed that one. Clam's going in. That plague Smilodon's nearly dead. Yeah.
Strike.
We did hit it once. She has some sort of like Thorns aura though. That sucks, I think. Sure does. Okay. It's only ranged touch attacks, right? So, what's the armor class on touch attacks? 27. We have plus 10 to hit, which means we need to roll very high. It's also got concealment, so it's not ideal. Let's get this thing out of the way and move in. Oh, that's a permanent thing that's going to keep happening. I see. Wonder how long that lasts for. That dex loss is going to suck. We could put up our communal thing. It'll help with the saving throws at the very least.
Prepare yourself.
0 damage. Not good. Alright, well, let's try some Scorching Rays. Did we hit? We did hit, and we did a fair amount of damage too. Good.
Into the fray.
Why didn't I attack?
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, it's less than good. Okay.
You should have run.
We need to heal. That Thorn's aura is hurting us pretty badly. Maybe she has terrible dex saves. She doesn't. But that's okay. Lan, you need to heal everyone. Wasn't the worst heal in the world. Certainly wasn't the best though. We're gonna need so much restoration after this.
Desna, guide my hand.
Never gonna hit with that attack. That's fair. Go, Ember. What's her plus to hit? Plus 15 to hit, so she needs to roll a 12 or above. And there's also concealment considerations, so yeah.
The light take you.
Alright then. I may do something to try and make this next round less bad. But this round we won't be attacking. Do you think Magic Missile works on this thing? Oh, yes. We're gonna win with Magic Missile. That's just what it's gonna be. We are getting crushed by this dex damage, though. We're already down 7. I guess I could just cast full restoration on her. Except now I can't. So let's heal. Alright. Start making your saving throws.
Make your peace.
Maybe I should use Freebooter's thing. Damn. Let's her dex down by 5. Okay. Because this grants +1 attack and damage. But at level 10 it's +2, so it's +2 attack and damage.
Into the fray.
We did not quite hit her, but
This will hurt.
there we go. Land's dark moans, winds gray songs, muttering something indecipherable. Mimir drops to her knees before this neighbor's desk, grasping handfuls of it and pouring it from one hand to the other. Teacher, wake up, I'm begging you, remember who you are. The woman becomes absorbed in her own musings, then raises her head, or slightly clearer gaze to claim. I am Mimir. I was looking for the knowledge of the druids so I could. I think there was a war. Yes, we were at war with someone. And this knowledge, these secrets, briars and thistles, bone and bark, this knowledge. She looks away. I discovered something important, but I can't remember what. Clem, my best student, I will tell you what I've learned later when I've remembered it. I need to rest, but later. I will tell you. I will share. I will reveal. She's not herself, actually. She's not herself. We'll send her to the rear for healing. Thank you, Commander. I hope she'll regain her sanity. This aura thing is very annoying, but we need to get out of it right now. Okay. Everyone's out of the aura. Now we can start doing some restorations. Okay, so let's just... We're gonna have to rest again soon. Let's just start hammering these down. Everyone got a bunch of them. 7 decks. Only one? Oh, that was a waste. Oh, well, whatever. I know Ember has 5, so let's do that. Let's see who else has a lot of decks. So he's down 8, so he could use one. She's down 11, she could definitely use one. Down 7, she needs a bunch. Down 4, 1. So Baruchele and Nenio are pretty badly off. It's gonna take a bit to cure all these things, I think. Let's give it to the ones who need it the most. The ones who actually use decks for combat. I like how it does 1d4, but I always roll 1. Oh, there's finally a 3. All the spells might get rid of her 7. No, we're back to 1 again. Okay. Is this thing gone now? Sweet. Let's go see if she had any loot. She does. She has a corrosive quarterstaff +2, hide armor +4, shapeshifter's helmet, which gives +2 to AC while in wild shape. Also 1 use of wild shape per day. Ring of protection +2, cloak resistance +2. And that's going to be where we end off of the video. In the next video, we will head off probably to the Temple of Erastil to deal with that little problem. And then, I don't know, we'll figure something else to do. We need to go back to town and actually rest again and heal. Because we definitely need more restoration spells. By a lot. Anyways, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.